To all of our PJTN watchmen, I am just wanting to update you on what is going on on these campuses across the country and what PJTN is up to. You all saw that we met in DC last week with former Ambassador David Friedman to talk about keeping God's land, to stop the dividing of the land of Israel by creating a two-state solution, which will never work. And also meeting with Governor DeSantis and getting to him our white paper on the status of education in Florida schools. We still, in the state of Florida, are using textbooks published by Pearson publishers that are riddled with propaganda. And ladies and gentlemen, you all know we have been at this battle for 12 years, over 12 years, trying to tell people that we're going to lose our country, we're going to lose our republic, because we're going to lose our children because of the propaganda that we are teaching our children in the classrooms of America. Not just the anti-American content, but the anti-Semitic and anti-Israel, the anti-Zionist content. I don't know if you all saw the video of the leader that's leading the pack at Columbia University, who made the statement that you should be glad that I haven't murdered anybody yet. Really? You're talking about murdering innocent people because they are Zionists, because they're pro-Israel, because they support the Jews? This is what we have educated, ladies and gentlemen. And unfortunately, a lot of people didn't take us seriously. I have traveled across this country. I've met with elected officials. I've met with private individuals and warned them of the content that our children were being subjected to, that was going to turn our kids against our country, that legitimized the Palestinian attacks against Jews in the textbooks. Yes, Pearson publishers. But nobody wanted to take us seriously. Nobody thought it could happen in this country. Well, guess what? Here we are, and we're watching the chaos erupt in our cities. Do not think, ladies and gentlemen, that this isn't coming to a town near you. It's starting on the campuses. And do not think that it's only going to be the Jews that they're going to be taken out. They're going after the Zionists. They're going after anybody who stands in their way. This morning I was listening to the news about what was going on in Australia, and a Greek Orthodox priest was stabbed in the face by an Islamist who attacked him right in the middle of his sermon. This is what we're dealing with, ladies and gentlemen. People who do not want Western society to exist. They want to eliminate it. They want to eliminate us. I'm heading to South Florida for a business meeting with businessmen and women, group leaders, organizational leaders, to discuss this issue. We have to turn up the heat, ladies and gentlemen, and I cannot do it without your financial support. I'm asking you, please. We're heading to Israel in a couple of weeks, and we're going to be filming interviews with some of the individuals that were affected by Hamas on October 7th. Unfortunately, the mainstream media in America, no surprise, even Fox News is not carrying some of the stories of what's really going on and what the Biden administration is doing. Americans need to know what their tax dollars are going to fund, and they need to know what their government is doing. We are sticking it to Israel and to the Prime Minister, to the state of Israel. We, the United States of America, a loyal and committed friend. And unfortunately, most Americans have no clue what this man is doing to destroy not just America, but the state of Israel. So, ladies and gentlemen, we're a nation founded on Judeo-Christian values, and we got to find that place again in this country, because if we don't, The extremists, the Islamist extremists, are going to take over. We better be ready. And that's why we've got to fight this battle to take back America's children. I understand there's going to be hearings in Washington, D.C., and I've spoken to a couple of individuals who want me to come up and testify about what has happened with the textbooks. How did we get to this place? And what is the strategy? What is the solution getting out of this? So, ladies and gentlemen, I covet your prayers for myself, for my team, and I'm asking you to please consider supporting PJTN. We're $15,000 short of our goal to travel to Israel to film these interviews, to get this information out through all the platforms, through our 20 global media partners around the globe. I can't do it without you. Now is the time, ladies and gentlemen. This is the hour where we rise up. God help us.